you're fired.
When do you first remember hearing about Donald Trump? Ever?
In the early 90s. Yeah, economic extraordinaire, money man, billionaire. He could probably feed everybody in the world if he wanted to, but...
I don't remember when, maybe a couple years ago when I started watching The Apprentice.
Back in 1989 when I went to New York in the Trump Towers.
I was probably when I was like a child watching, I didn't watch The Apprentice, but The Apprentice.
I believe it was like a year ago. The first thing I heard was like when he announced that he was running for president in the speech.
Donald Trump was born on June 14th, 1946 in Queens, New York. He started his real estate career in the 1970s when he was given control of his father's company. With the completion of the Trump Tower in 1983, he took up residence in the penthouse and made the tower the headquarters for the Trump Organization. He later used the building as the site of his show, The Apprentice, in 2003, after the addition of a fully functional television studio set. Trump has famously stated that he started his career with a small loan of $1 million from his father.
What social media platforms does he use, and do you follow any of his accounts?
Twitter, but I only follow his accounts when there's what they call fake media, John Oliver from HBO, or one of the news late at night.
I see a lot from what I use, I see a lot on Facebook and Snapchat. I think I did for Facebook for a little while, but then I just unliked.
Absolutely not. But I know he uses Twitter a lot. He can't stop tweeting.
Donald Trump is active on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. He currently has 15,539,206 likes on Facebook, 16.1 million followers on Twitter, and 4.1 million followers on Instagram. Since becoming president-elect, his likes and followers have increased significantly.
How is Trump's use of social media going to affect him on a national or international level?
I think it's going to be a massive huge change because a lot of people are going to see what he does as a president, and they're going to look at what he does comparative to what the Americans do.
Well, seeing as I have a poli-sci degree, I feel like if I was working for a campaign or like a politician, and Donald Trump is the president of the United States. I mean, he said a lot of things that if he flies to England, for example, and tries to say things, and we can just say, hey, look what you said on social media. And it's hard to walk it back, like celebrities go, oh, I'm sorry, I spoke too soon, but as a president, you have to think before you speak. So I think that weakens him a lot.
Trump's reach on social media is on a national and international level now more than ever after he won the 2016 presidential election. His use of social media as a channel to vent frustrations or carry favor with his supporters here in the U.S. could have serious ramifications in the field of international relations.
What kind of image has Donald Trump cultivated on social media?
He plays a role of devil's advocate. And he does it well, and he does it to a point where he draws a certain demographic in and gets them to piggyback because they're fear-based. I feel like a lot of fear-based people follow him.
Egotistical, childish, short-tempered, bratty. Yes, that's the word. I think he's a big brat. When I see his tweets, he looks like the child I want to slap at the store. Yes.
A very negative image. For a while, it was positive. It was good. He was trying to help out the workforce. But right now, the fact that he's been bashing people left and right, it's gotten a lot worse.
Donald Trump has created a very recognizable image through social media. From tweeting, the concept of global warming was created by and for the Chinese in order to make U.S. manufacturing non-competitive, to siding with birthers about President Obama's citizenship. When his tweets were called into question, they were deleted from his Twitter account.
What about him are people influenced by, or what does his image
to the fact that he's going to be the next president, people are going to listen to him. They're going to see what their opinions are and see how they differ from each other. But it's not going to be as much of a social influence as other people that are, around, like athletes.
Everyone uses social media. Whoever, goes into the market of social media to get their product out there, it's going to sell. Because that's where everyone is. Everyone here has a Facebook account, has a Snapchat account. Everyone has a phone.
Donald Trump is a social media influencer because his actions on social media, specifically during the 2016 election, caused people, both professional and citizen journalists, to use social media as another avenue to fact-check politicians. He will most likely continue to influence social media during his presidency.
I love the way he says China. That's my only answer.
China.
All right.
It's gonna be huge.
Let me take this off. We are going to build a wall. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And build so many great companies. It's going to be huge. And they're going to pay for it. It's going to be amazing. And then, for instance, they ask him, how are you going to pay? Well, how are you going to pay for it? Oh, that's not important. It's going to be fantastic. And no one asks me any questions.
America, it's gonna be great. We're gonna make America great and, build the wall.